All right, Thursday, February 13th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. Let's look at that winter storm warning still in effect for much of the region this morning. This winter weather event is still ongoing across the region. Here are your 5:30 a.m. temperatures this morning across the region. It's still sub-freezing in much of the Piedmont, 29 in Charlotte, 30 in Greensboro and Raleigh, 25 in Boone, even Columbia still sitting right at the freezing mark. Have some wind out there, and northeast winds in many Piedmont spots. South, look at the Cape Hatteras wind at south-southeast on the east side of that surface low. And so our wind chills are pretty cold. 19 the wind chill in Greensboro, 20 in Charlotte, 23 in Raleigh, 25 in Boone. All right, so we are not done with the precipitation with this winter storm. We've had one batch of precipitation lifting through the northern Piedmont here as we've gone through the 4 and 5 o'clock hours, and another batch lifting on into the Charlotte area from the upstate of South Carolina. This has been some decent snow shower activity, and you can take a peek at the contours there and see that it's trying to kick over to mainly a snow precipitation type as this moves on in. Temperatures aloft are cooling, and so I think we're going to be looking at most of the precipitation for a good chunk of the Piedmont from here on out being in the form of snow. Final piece of upper level energy back there in Georgia. And what we should see happen, now the models are not in great agreement on the placement of this, but we should see a band of snow develop in this region and pivot then off to the east as we get later into the morning. So there's your low pressure area over in the eastern parts of North Carolina taking shape. It did indeed take an inland track. At least in terms of the actual surface low pressure track based on the temperatures and the wind profiles this morning. Now, again, the last batch of precipitation will pivot through today. There it is on Futurecast, and it will be a quick little shot of snow. And underneath that band of snow, it's going to be some pretty decent precipitation rates in some spots, so there will be some more accumulation in some areas. Now, as we look ahead here, here's what it looks like again on Futurecast. Let me run that through one more time. So there we are at 11 o'clock this morning, and then there goes the band off to the east as we head into this afternoon. Also notice the cloud cover pretty stubborn, so the road conditions are still going to remain very bad in many spots across North Carolina today, and temperatures will just ease up into the mid and at most upper 30s probably in most spots. Now, this is a tricky forecast. I do think some of us will see some more accumulating snow. This is the additional snowfall potential as we go through today. Maybe around the Charlotte metro area, dusting to 3 inches, a possibility. For much of the Triad region, we'll say 2 to 4 inches. But this is going to be a very uneven distribution of snow as this band pushes through. Some areas will get a nice little thump of some snow. Other areas will probably miss it altogether. So it's not a cut and dry forecast. Just by the way, to run down some snow totals, preliminary totals, Mount Airy has picked up 10 inches of snow so far. We have seen officially 7 inches at the PTI Airport in Greensboro, just shy of 5 inches at the Charlotte Airport. And again, still some of us will see some more snow as we go through the course of today. So overall, that was the accumulation map, and that was a total accumulation map that included the precipitation on the way today. But overall, that's working out fairly well. There's been some areas that underperformed a bit, but the general concepts there pretty decent. We'll see how it all winds up after today's last round of snow pivots through. There's your upper level energy on the European model moving through. And the result will be that band of precip that moves on through primarily in the form of snow today. It's very impressive on the GFS model as that moves on through. So again, there is the chance for a few quick inches of snow in some spots as that pivots on through the region. But again, not everybody is going to see that. It'll be an uneven distribution of snow. All right, that is it for today's edition of the video. Everybody stay safe, have a great day, and God bless.